Vienna, the imperial capital of Austria, the city of music and palaces, of Strauss waltzes and Mozart symphonies, where history lingers in gilded halls and cobblestone alleys. Vienna is not only a city of emperors and artists, it is a city of food. Its cuisine, born from the grandeur of the Habsburg Empire and enriched by centuries of cultural crossroads. It's both elegant and comforting. To eat in Vienna is to experience living heritage, the ritual of coffee houses, the sweetness of pastries, the warmth of hearty meals after a snowy evening. Today, let us journey through Vienna and discover the top 10 most popular foods of this magnificent city. At number 10, we begin with Wiener Schnitzel, the classic Viennese sausages. Served hot from street stands, known as Würstelstand, they are part of daily life. Pair them with mustard, horseradish, and a piece of dark bread, and you have Vienna's favorite late-night snack. In the glow of neon stands on Stephansplatz. Locals and tourists alike gather after concerts or nights out to enjoy this humble yet iconic food. Number 9 is Frittensuppe, strips of pancake floating in clear beef broth. Simple, nourishing, and comforting. It embodies Viennese practicality. Nothing goes to waste. This soup, often served as the first course of Sunday lunches, connects households across generations. In Gasthaus steaming bowls of Frittensuppe carry forward the city's culinary soul. At number 8, we find Strudel, dumplings of bread or potato eaten with meats, gravies, or soups. In Vienna, bread dumplings sind particularly beloved, soaking up sauces and bringing heartiness to every dish. Strudel once symbolized sustenance in Austria's countryside, round and filling, reminders of the sun's cycles and the earth's abundance. 7th place belongs to Apfelstrudel, the legendary apple strudel. Born from Ottoman influences but perfected in Vienna's imperial kitchens, strudel is a delicate dance of paper-thin dough filled with apples, raisins, sugar, and cinnamon. It was once a royal dessert, but today every bakery in Vienna serves it proudly. At Central, where Freud, Trotsky, and Spike once wrote, Apfelstrudel is served with cream and coffee, carrying with it the weight of intellectual history. At number 6 is goulash, adapted from Hungary. Viennese goulash became thicker, richer, and darker, often made with onions and paprika. It became the food of night shift workers and taxi drivers, a dish available even at dawn in some Beisol taverns. The city still hums with the scent of simmering goulash in winter, its warmth cutting through the cold air. Number 5 is Kaiserschmarrn, the emperor's pancake. Legend tells that Emperor Franz Joseph loved this fluffy shredded pancake so much that it became his favorite dessert. Served caramelized with powdered sugar and plum compote, it is both imperial and homely. In Alpine huts and Viennese, Kaiserschmarrn remains a dish to be shared, its sweetness binding families and friends. At number 4 we have Tafelspitz, boiled beef with root vegetables, potatoes, and apple horseradish sauce. Known as Emperor Franz Joseph's favorite meal, it embodies Viennese refinement. At Placetta, Vienna's most famous restaurant for Tafelspitz, silver pots of steaming beef are served with ceremony, reminding diners of imperial grandeur. Number 3 is Sachertorte, perhaps the most famous cake in the world. Created in 1832 by Franz Sacher for Prince Metternich, this dense chocolate cake with apricot jam and glossy icing became a Viennese icon. A long-standing rivalry exists between Hotel Sacher and Demel, each claiming the true original. Tourists and locals often taste both, debating which side deserves the crown, a rivalry that has lasted for more than a century. In 2nd place is Schnitzel, the pride of Vienna. The Wiener Schnitzel veal cutlet, breaded and fried to golden perfection, is a national treasure. Crispy, tender, and served with lemon and potato salad, it is as much identity as it is food. Figlemoller in Vienna is legendary for serving schnitzels so large they spill over the edge of the plate, a spectacle as much as a meal. And at number 1, Vienna's crown jewel, coffeehouse culture. To drink coffee in Vienna is to take part in a UNESCO-recognized tradition. A. The Viennese cappuccino served with glass water is more than a beverage, is philosophy. Coffee houses were once the salons of Europe where artists, poets, and revolutionaries gathered. Central, Spurl, and Sacher still carry this aura where time slows and a cup of coffee feels like eternity. Vienna's food is inseparable from its culture. The Habsburg Empire drew influences from Hungary, Bohemia, Italy, and beyond, turning Vienna into a melting pot of flavors. Dishes like schnitzel, strudel, and goulash are symbols of this cultural exchange, while coffee houses remain the city's intellectual heart. To eat here is to taste empire and resilience, elegance and tradition. For travelers, Vienna offers both grandeur and affordability. At Naschmarkt, stalls serve everything from sausages to baklava at modest prices. In Wurstelstand, a hot sausage with bread costs just a few euros, sustaining musicians, students, and late-night wanderers alike. In small bakeries across districts, Apfelstrudel and Krapfonddonuts are sold cheaply, sweet comforts for anyone walking Vienna streets. And in traditional Gasthuser, hearty lunches of schnitzel or goulash come in portions fit for kings, at prices accessible to travelers. And that is the magic of Vienna, a city where schnitzel carries national pride, where Sachertorte sparks rivalries, where dumplings and strudel tell stories of empire, and where coffee houses turn meals into art. Whether you are sipping coffee under chandeliers, tearing into schnitzel at Figelmüller, or enjoying Apfelstrudel at a corner bakery, you are tasting Vienna's living heritage. Vienna's cuisine is not just about recipes, it is about rhythm. The rhythm of horse-drawn carriages trotting past St. Stephen's Cathedral as locals stop at Wurstelstand for a quick sausage. It's the rhythm of spoons clinking gently against porcelain cups in where writers once dreamed of revolutions and romances. The rhythm of operagoers savoring schnitzel before an evening at the Staatsoper, or students sharing Apfelstrudel in dimly lit bakeries after long lectures. Each dish is woven into the daily music of the city, a harmony of past and present. And beyond the famous dishes, Vienna hides treasures in its neighborhoods. In Leopoldstadt, bakeries shaped by Jewish traditions still prepare challah and poppy seed pastries. In Ottokreen, Turkish and Balkan influences bring kebabs and burek to hungry workers. In Naschmarkt, Viennese food meets the flavors of the world with spices and smells mingling under one roof. To truly taste Vienna, one must eat at the grand tables of emperors and the humble stalls of markets, sip coffee where Freud once sat, and bite into sausage under neon lights. It is this contrast, luxury, and simplicity that makes Vienna's food eternal. So tell us, which Viennese dish would you try first? Would it be the crisp schnitzel, the rich Sachertorte, or the warm strudel in a grand café? Share your thoughts in the comments. We love hearing your choices, because food is never just about eating. It is memory, culture, and tradition. It is the art of experiencing life, one dish at a time.